Good morning, friends. You are listening to Daily Morning Podcast. I am Devarsh from HDFC Securities. Today it is 12th of June. Markets could open sharply lower following global weakness. Indian markets could open sharply lower today following negative Asian markets, which in turn were influenced by US indices that crashed on Thursday. US stocks on Thursday marked the worst day since the height of coronavirus induced rout amid signs of a re-acceleration of cases of COVID-19 and as investors digested Wednesday's sobering economic outlook from Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell. The 7-day average of new cases over the past 2 weeks is still rising in more than 20 states, leading investors to worry about a second wave of epidemic just as the business activity is resuming. Globally, Wednesday's new cases of 135,000 is the highest daily tally to date. Both S&P 500 and Dow Jones finished at their lowest level since May 26, while Nasdaq closed at its lowest level since May 29. The VIX rose to 40.8, its highest closing level since April 23rd. Oil prices also closed sharply lower. WTI fell 8% to settle at 36.3 on New York, making the worst one-day slide since April 27th. In a discussion paper, RBI seeks greater separation between bank ownership and management. The RBI believes that the 10-year is adequate time for promoters or large shareholders to continue either as MD or CEO or full-time directors of a bank. Actual implementation would be a negative for many private banks. The Supreme Court directed telecom companies, Bharti and Vodafone, to finalize a roadmap for the payment of AGR dues to the government. SBI proposes to sell up to 2.1% equity of SBI Life through an offer for sale in the next two trading sessions. Many corporates like Dixon Technologies, Sundaram Fastener, KNR Construction, and Westlife Development have announced their quarterly results. Do read more about them in our morning report, The Daily. Eicher Motors Q4 revenues are expected to decline by 18% YOY. PAT is estimated to be at 390 crore, a decline of 28%. Mahindra & Mahindra revenues are expected to decline by 39% and PAT is anticipated to fall to 480 crore, a decline of 55%. Key monitorables would be the new BS6 product launches, price hike on diesel model, and outlook on tractor business. Asian equities fell today after Wall Street stocks and oil tumbled over growing concerns that the resurgence of coronavirus infection could stunt the pace of reopening economies. Equity market posted their biggest single-day drop in 3 weeks yesterday. The Nifty 50 ended 2.1% lower at 9902. Weak global cues, adverse comments by Supreme Court in AGR case, widespread profit booking on weekly FNO expiry day pulled the indices lower. Technically, 9707 followed by 9598 could be the next support for the markets, while 9944 to 10,021 could be the next resistance on the Nifty in near term. That is all for the day. Thank you for listening in. Have a profitable day ahead.